Have you ever looked in the mirror and seen a version of yourself that the world doesn't recognize? A version that's full of ideas, dreams, and fire, yet trapped behind hesitation, fear, and self-doubt. You wake up every day knowing you're meant for more, but still play it small, still hesitate to speak up, still say no to opportunities, and worst of all, still hide the most powerful parts of yourself. This is not because you're weak. It's not because you lack talent. It's because confidence is not something you're born with. It's something you build. And starting today, you're going to build it like your life depends on it. Because it does. This is not a motivational speech that gives you hype and then lets you fall back into the same patterns. This is a challenge. This is an experiment. This is the next 30 days of your life dedicated to becoming the boldest version of yourself. Imagine this. For the next 30 days, you wake up and intentionally do one thing that makes you uncomfortable. One thing that pushes your limits. One thing that requires courage. Not because it's easy, but because it's necessary. You walk into a room and speak, even if your voice shakes. You say no, even if it makes people uncomfortable. You apply for that job. Message that person. Launch that idea. Record that video. Walk up to that stranger. Stand up for yourself. Take a photo. Post it with pride. And stop apologizing for who you are. Day after day, small actions compound into massive transformation. You stop being the person who waits, and you start being the person who moves. Because guess what? Confidence doesn't come before action. It comes from action. Let me tell you a secret that confident people don't often say out loud. They were once just like you. Unsure, nervous, silent. They didn't wake up with superpowers. They built their courage one step at a time. By failing, by falling, by standing back up. Confidence is not being loud. It's not being the most charismatic person in the room. It's not about how many followers you have or how many people praise you. It's about knowing who you are, trusting your decisions, and showing up even when you're terrified. That's what makes you powerful. That's what makes you magnetic. And that's what this 30-day experiment is all about. Some days it will be hard. Your inner voice will whisper, "You can't do this." They'll laugh at you. You'll look stupid. But I want you to understand this. That voice is not your enemy. It's your opportunity. Every time that voice appears, it's a sign that you're touching the edge of growth. Fear is not a stop sign. It's a green light. Lean into it. Use it. And remind yourself, no one ever became confident by avoiding fear. They became confident by walking through it. Let's talk about what happens when you commit. When you truly decide that you're going to treat the next 30 days like a life-changing experiment, you begin to detach from the opinions that once ruled your mind. You stop needing everyone to approve. You stop explaining your every move. You start moving with purpose, not permission. You enter rooms differently, not to be seen, but to see clearly. You recognize your worth in silence. You don't chase attention. You attract it. Because real confidence isn't about proving anything. It's about becoming everything you were meant to be. Let's be real for a second. People will judge you anyway. Whether you speak or stay silent. Whether you try or sit back. Whether you rise or remain stuck. So why not live boldly? Why not choose to act for yourself? Why not walk into your life like you own it? Because you do. The only thing between you and the life you dream of is the boldness to begin. And that's what these 30 days are here to give you. Every challenge you accept is one brick in the foundation of the new you. The one who doesn't flinch. The one who dares. The one who becomes unforgettable. And this isn't about ego. It's about alignment. It's about living in a way that honors your potential. You weren't created to blend in. You weren't born to be invisible. Your voice matters. Your ideas matter. Your energy is needed in this world. There are people waiting for the exact gift that only you carry. But they'll never find it if you keep it hidden. So this is your wake-up call. This is your moment. Stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for the fear to go away. Step into the discomfort. Face the rejection. Embrace the awkward. Laugh at the failure. Then rise again, stronger than ever. In the next 30 days, you will discover parts of yourself that you forgot existed. You'll notice how your posture changes, how your voice becomes steadier, how your presence fills the room without even trying. People will start to notice. Some will be inspired. Others will be intimidated. But none of that matters more than the way you feel when you walk into the mirror and say, "This is who I've always been. I just finally decided to show it." So here's what I want you to do right now. Decide. That's it. Decide that you're going all in. Not halfway. Not maybe. Not later. Now. Because if not now, when? If not you, who? And remember, no one else can do this for you. You owe this to yourself. You owe it to the little version of you who dreamed fearlessly. You owe it to the future version of you who is waiting on the other side of courage. And you owe it to the world, because when you rise, you give others permission to do the same. You are not weak. You are not broken. You are not behind. You are simply one decision away from changing your entire life. So take that decision and turn it into 30 days of fearless, intentional, courageous action. Because you are not just capable of confidence, you are born to be bold. And now is your time.